Lamentations chapters 3 and verse 21 says, "This I recall to my mind, therefore have I hoped. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not." Shalom. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakah, Kwadash, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutes to all 144,000 elect out there. We are coming back at you with another lesson. Hope, here's the title subheaded here. Hope of relief in God's mercies. So it's only through the Lord's mercies we are not consumed. And I just want to do a quick fact check here. Right, this is something that I made mention of yesterday. This is a quick fact check. Fact check: why is the Tasmanian devil becoming extinct? Just want to make it clear. It's the Tasmanian devil is nearly been wiped out. We've got some facts here, because the video I did yesterday, I was going in is there such a thing as guardian angels? Are guardian angels real? And the spirit had me go in and talk about animals and Tasmanian devils and, the survival. And the main thing I was talking about is we would have all been wiped out, including the animals. And being even more specific, this one here, the Tasmanian devil. So the survival of the Tasmanian devil is seriously threatened by the devil. We know who the true devil is. I don't know. They call it the Tasmanian devil, but the devil's calling kettle calling the pot black. You know what I mean? The so-called white people calling the Tasmanian devil a devil. The true devil's calling the devil a devil. That's the Most High's creation. Anyway, let's carry on. So yeah, the survival of the Tasmanian devil is seriously threatened by devil facial tumors disease. That's the title. They give it this disease here. Devil's facial tumor disease, which develops rapidly and is fatal. Once the highly infectious cancerous tumor appears around the mouth, face, and neck, the devils generally die within 3 to 6 months. So I just asked that question because I can just get into the facts and just read it, but why? Why is the Tasmanian devil becoming extinct? And the scriptures tell us why, because the kettle is gonna call the pot black. The kettle is gonna call the pot black, but it points right back at you. Yeah, what caused the extinction of the Tasmanian devil? The devil. We're gonna get into the scriptures, right? Devil facial tumor disease is an infectious cancer that is nearly 100% fatal. Is the primary factor causing the decline. It is the primary factor causing the decline of the Tasmanian devil population in 1996. Before the disease arose, the Tasmanian devil was not a species of conservation concern. Right, man. Literally, wipe this thing out. Right? DFTD. Devil facial tumor disease. That's what it's called there. So it's not just facts I'm bringing out. I'm getting into. There's a reason, there's a real reason, which I opened up with the scripture. If it wasn't of the Lord's mercies, every animal on the planet is under a threat. But it's because of the Lord's mercies. We're going to go on to read this. Because of the Lord's mercies, why even the Tasmanian devil is still some left. Why are the Tasmanian devils dying? The Tasmanian devil population is declining owing to the transmissible devil facial tumor disease, DFTD, a rare example of an infectious cancer. This has changed the resources use activity patterns of a spotted-tailed quail or messy predator. That's what they call it, a messy predator. Marsupial native to Australia. Right, so it's originally Australian messy predators. That's what they call it. Which Australia has a many you know, all different types of creatures. You got the well-known koala, the koala bear, the coyote, the kangaroo. Probably they're all under threat of being extinct, but of the Lord's mercies, they never. Here's the main point, and we're going to get back to the scriptures. Why are there so few Tasmanian devils left? Question. So I was on point. I mentioned it yesterday. I just wanted to do a fact check, a quick fact check. They were seen as a threat, right? Because it points right back at the kettle calling the pot black. They were seen as a threat to livestock in Tasmania, and devils were hunted until 1941 when they became officially protected. But sadly, that's of the Lord's mercies. Probably you had the majority of the farming, the livestock, and the booming um, like you have the concrete jungle moving in, and the farms, and they're worried about their livestock and moving in, invading their native area, Australia. The white people, the human beings, the white people invading their area, their livelihood in Australia, where all the woodlands and the forests are, you know, where wildlife is, and they invade their areas and wanna make the natives the native, in this case it's the natives coyotes, the pesky predators, want to wipe them out. What did they do to the native Indians, right? And that's another video. The native Indians, what they call the Gadites today, the so-called native Indians, the Gadites, the Rubenites, and that's why it really all ties in. Everything ties in, because these are the harbingers of death. That's another thing I made mention of yesterday, and this backs up the point. The true harbingers of deaths are UEs. Yeah, as they were persecuted to near extinction, the population has struggled to recover since 2008. Tasmanian devils have been listed as endangered to extinction. That's the point there. Researchers are now in a position to develop a vaccine, rekindling hopes of saving this iconic species. Now they want to give them some kind of juki jab. That's gonna be the icing on the cake, because UEs ain't got the answer. With your venoms, your venom anti-venoms, and all your juki jabs, your juicy Lucy, and more of our people dropped, had heart attacks, had all kinds of hemorrhaging and all kinds of blood clots because of your juicy Lucy. Now you want to give some kind of vaccine to the iconic coyotes, rekindling hopes of saving this iconic species in the wild. The ambition goal of vaccine development is now a reality. The next step is to validate the research and trial and refine the vaccine with 60 wild Tasmanian devils over the next few years. Like, we trust you. If it was up to me, which the Mosai's, this is the Mosai's movie. Other writers are, they don't get they don't get these 60 here to experiment on. The 60 iconic Tasmanian devils. Other writers are, the Mosai keeps them protected. Like he's keeping the Behemoth, goes into the Behemoth in Job, chapters Job, and also under the one in the water, the great dragon. The name slips me right now. It's gonna come back to me. The great dragon underneath the water that they can't get to. Leviathan. He's keeping them protected, because if it was up to them, they would wipe out under the sea all the livelihood, livestock, sea creatures under the sea, which they're trying to find ways to get down deeper under the sea. Their marine biologists are trying to find some special kind of apparatus to get down deeper, which the Most High ain't gonna let them. Every time they try, it explodes. Most High makes a Leviathan come and yam it up or poke a leak in it, and it has to go back to the surface. So they ain't gonna get Leviathan. Then Abu Ratazar, they don't get the remainders of the Tasmanian devil. Like I was saying yesterday in my video, we are in league with the animals. We have an affection for the animals. Yes, we do. And the rabbit hole does go deep. The rabbit hole goes deep. We were there when the Most High said, let there be light, let there be life, let there be air, darkness, the darkness forming over the day. We were there, Abu Ratazar, the hopeful elect were there. So that's what they wanna make fun of my animals, our animals, Yahweh's animals. They wanna make fun of them and call them names. And I don't like this, what they were saying here. They call it a pestly thing. They call it a pest. How dare you call the Tasmanian devil a pest? You're the damn pest on the planet. What was it saying here? Let me read it. The population before the disease arose. The Tasmanian devil has not species of common. Where is it? A rare example of an infectious cancer. This has changed the resource use activity. The pattern spotted. Oh, here it is. Here. Yeah, they had seen a threat to livestock. A Tasmanian and devil were hunted until 1941, when they became officially protected by. But sadly, they are persecuted to near extinction. The population has struggled to recover. Hold on, they're calling it names. The infectious cancer that is nearly 100% fatal is the primary factor causing the decline of the Tasmanian devil. In 1996, before the disease arose, the Tasmanian devil was not a species of conversation. Where is it? Calling and making mockery of the Most High's creation. Here it is. Seen as a threat to livestock in Tasmania, and devils were hunted until 19. Hold on, let me find it, man, because it's making the exact point that I was looking for here. Hold on, one sec. Bear with me, Akim. In fact, the decline of the Tasmanian devil population in 19 before the disease arose, the Tasmanian devil was not a species of concern. The Tasmanian devil population is in decline owing to the transmissible devil's facial tumours. Yeah, DFTD, a rare example of infectious cancer. This has changed the resource use and activity of the spotted-tailed quarrel, a mist predator. That's it. A mist predator, mist peril native to Australia. A mist predator, mist pyro, some name. But they're calling, that's just kettle calling the pot black. That's like I'm saying. If you want to do more, get into that more. Like I say, the rabbit hole goes deep. That's just one example. And don't matter just because you don't like it. You don't like the look of it, right? Just because you don't like it, the look of it in endangered species. Right? You're in their area. You're in their territory. They're native to Australia, not you. A lot of you Australians were criminals brought over from England, right? And Australia was a massive prison for you criminals, you English criminals, right? You Irish, Scottish, English criminals. They took you and they put you over in Australia to imprison you, for you to do your time, and now you want to make the indigenous, iconic Australian Tasmanian devil extinct. But the Most High ain't gonna allow it. Lamentations 3:21. This I recall to my mind, therefore have I hoped. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassion fail not. We're talking about Yahshua Allah. right? The elect, he's going to protect his elect. That's the hopeful elect. Abarazar, we're there. That's us. But you can include the harbingers of death. They're not indiscriminate. They're not. They don't discriminate. They would like to put everybody to extinction, right? So his compassion. H 7356. His compassion. Absolute state. Compassion. It just says a few words here. Don't really say much. Don't really give us much. What's it sound like?
Strong's H 7356. Rachem. And second entry, Rachem.
Well, I guess it's a nurturing quality. Tender love. Great tender mercies. Right? So, compassion. He felt it from his bowels. Compassion. Tender love. So I'm going to butcher it if I try to pronounce it, but one more time.
Strong's H 7356. Rachem. And second entry, Rachem.
Right. So it's of the Lord's mercy, his compassion. One more. We were not consumed. As a matter of fact, I like that one there. H8552. Consumed. Yeah, man. You're literally consumed. There's what, 80% of the coyotes, the iconic coyotes, not coyotes. I always get them mixed up. Tasmanian devils. If I went into probably other animals, I'd probably find very similar things going on. Nearly extinction. The harbingers of death. Most sides. Keep your hands off, man. So nearly extinct, to be finished, be completed, to be complete, right? You see that? How you pronounce this?
Strong's H 8552. Tamam.
To be finished, to be an end, right? To be finished, to be completed. That's it. To be complete of number. To finish, to come to an end. All praises to Yahweh Shimi Oshai. Never got to consume us or even the Tasmanian devils. Like I say, the rabbit hole goes deep. All we need is a couple of precepts on this one. Consumed. There's one more word. I said compassion, consumed. One more word. Mercies. H26 and 17. His mercies. Goodness, kindness, faithfulness. Right. So it's protect us. His mercies is what's kept us here. The Most High's mercies.
Strong's H 2617. Chesed.
Yeah, these carnal people, just because they don't like the look of something, they move into an era. Like I say, this does come back to us, but the animals are all up in there too. All the animals. The harbingers of death. The harbingers of death, right, are not exclusive. Right, they're indiscriminate. Animals too. They don't like the look of the animal. Talking about it's a threat to their livelihood. Right, mispredator. That's what they call it. Calling names. I'm not taking it personal, but when when we get the new bodies, right? When we get the new bodies, right? When they come in like a flood and we get the new bodies, man, it's gonna be. I'm gonna everything that they've done, we're gonna know. We're gonna be aware of it. So we're gonna have power, man. And the angrier you get, the stronger you get. Right? I got that from the Hulk movie. The angrier the Hulk gets, his alter ego, the green giant, the jolly green giant monster, the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. And don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry. He gets stronger and he gets bigger, taller. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. We really only need one scripture, but we only really need one. But let's just check this one out here. Don't need a lot. NLT says, faithful love of the Lord never ends, his mercies never cease. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassion never fail. Right, man. So we're grateful for that. We've got another one. We're going to bring this one out too. Job 14. And let's go with 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Right? The harbingers of death breed more harbingers of death. 5. Seeing his days, yeah, because you can't bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing. So wicked begots wickedness. So the only thing we got out of this, what we could look forward to, is Obadiah 18. Because wickedness will continue to beget or give birth to wickedness. You can't bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing. So Obadiah 18 will solve the problem. Yeah? You try to make other animals extinct, the Most High going to turn it back around on you. You try to extinct all the animals, try to get rid of all the animals, and us, mostly, the Most High's creation, his remnant, but it's of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, but he's going to turn it back round on you. Obadiah 18. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. He's put a block on you. You can't distinct the animals. You can't go up too far into the heavens, past the firmaments, the Van Allen belt, the radiation, the firmaments, the ozone layer. Most I put a block on you. You can't go up there too much for too long, or you can't get down too deep. Right? Like I was talking about Leviathan and Behemoth. There's certain places in the Amazon. If you try and go there, and this is all of the Lord as well. If you try and go there, you be eaten alive. There's certain places in the ozone layer, that's in the ozone layer, in the Amazon forest. If you try and go there, the Most High's got his spirits created for vengeance, waiting for you there. So you can't go there, and maybe that's where Behemoth is hiding. And some other animals that the Most High preserving, he's going to use them as spiritual vengeance to come back on you. Now I don't want to keep this to be no long video. The point is already made, man. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that ye cannot pass. There's a block on you. You can't. There's certain places you can't go. We made mention of them. Yeah, the ozone, past the ozone layer, past the Van Allen belt, up in the sky. Not too far down in the bottom, the oceans, the sea, the transatlantic, all of them. The Antarctic, you can't go down too far. You tried with your submarines, your biologists, biology marines tried. He keeps on sending them, either the sons or daughter of Leviathan to them marines and popping them. You have to float back up to the surface. So that's the point. Yeah, your days are numbered. He's appointed a bounds that you cannot pass. And we're grateful for that. Kala Yehovah, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Acts 17 and 41. Like I was saying, he just came on me, the Spirit, to go into speaking about the animals. First of all, the Most High preserving us and his particular animals. Acts 17 and 31 says, because he has appointed a day in that which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he hath ordained. Right, man? Yehoshua. Right? That's the man who is ordained. We should try to even get rid of Yehoshua. Right? And that was all part of the movie anyway. The stone that the builder rejected, right? The stone is described as Yehoshua. The stone that the builder rejected will be used as the head cornerstone. Right? Because he have appointed a day in the day in the which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man Yahushua, whom he have ordained, thereof he have given assurance unto all men, in that he hath raised him from the dead. Kala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Lakah Kodash. And our Ra'azah, that's what we're looking forward to. When the harbingers of death, themselves will be deleted. First of all, they ain't going to be able to, they're going to be shackled up, right, for 1,000 years. Their hands are going to be tied, literally, yeah. So they ain't going to be able to put their hands to any kind of crime. Yeah, the fugitives of the earth, they ain't going to be able to put your hands to do any kind of crime or trying to make any kind of animal extinct, because your days are determined. He's appointed your bounds. So the water by Shimon Shafmon, the spirit on me to do this video. Right? That's really all you need to. Enough said on that. Point blank, period. Point made. The water once again. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. Kala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Till the next one, we out.